most of us, cooking and baking involves finding a package at Walmart, reading the 3 easy steps on the back, and turning on our oven. And just like that, you have a perfectly cooked food item. But don't act like you've never wanted to be that person. You know the one. The one who spends hours behind the counter with a flour-dusted apron making beautiful and delicious creations by hand. We've all been there. But I'm about to tell you how to hand-make chocolate chip cookies without the grueling hours of labor. To start off, try to find organic, natural ingredients that fit your budget. There's no need to go bankrupt over a recipe. Use ingredients that you already own and keep your recipe handy. To start off, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and spray your favorite cookie sheet with nonstick cooking spray. Locate your dry ingredients first. You'll need 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, a heaping teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, and 2 cups of packed light brown sugar. Pack in there 1½ cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and set them aside. Make sure to keep your cooking area nice and organized, as things might get a little messy. In your kitchen, locate a large mixing bowl so that you can accommodate all of your ingredients without using a copious number of dishes that you'll just have to wash later. After locating your mixing bowl, begin pouring in your dry ingredients. Start off by pouring in the substances with the largest amounts: all-purpose flour, brown sugar, baking soda, and sea salt. Once all of your dry ingredients are in your mixing bowl, stir them together until you cannot tell them apart. After you're done, set this bowl aside. Now's the fun part. Locate all of your wet ingredients. You'll need 1 stick of unsalted butter, 2 eggs, and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Take the bowl with your dry ingredients and crack both eggs, followed by the vanilla extract. Once this is done, put your butter in the microwave for 30 seconds so that it's nice and melted, and then toss it into the mix as well. Mix your ingredients until you have a very thick dough, and then locate your chocolate chips and spread them evenly throughout your mixture with a spoon. To bake your cookies, locate the cooking sheet that you sprayed with nonstick cooking spray at the beginning of this recipe. Take a tablespoon and begin scooping out your cookie dough onto this baking sheet until you have 12 cookies spread evenly across the pan. Place your cookie sheet in the already preheated oven and set your timer for 12 minutes. Be sure to use an oven mitt to prevent burns when your timer is done. While your cookies bake, place a moist towel over the remainder of the dough so it doesn't lose moisture, and continue baking your cookies until you run out of dough or reach the desired amount that you need. In the conclusion, today we learned how to make delicious homemade chocolate chip cookies without a store-bought package. We discussed how to mix dry and wet ingredients and combine them together to form cookie dough. We also looked at the proper procedure and technique for baking cookies and the process it takes to reach the baking point. This recipe provides easy-to-follow instructions that even the simplest and most amateur cooks can follow.